Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Before I start, please join me every Monday through Thursday from 8 to 10. I am hosting My Fund the Futures Asia session, so be there on My Fund the Futures TV or my own YouTube, SK Trading YouTube. Also, if you like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, I stream every day from 8:30 to 4. Please text me your full name and email, and I'll send you a 5-day free trial, and it goes out every Monday. All right, so today we're going to talk about the divergences on the opening, and we're going to talk about capturing the big buy reversals that we saw on the 15-minute time frames. All right, so today we saw the markets push down this morning, and what really was the tone was the positive MACDs on the underlying ETFs, on the QQQs, and on the spiders on the 30 and 60-minute time frame. The same thing on the IWMs. When you have positive MACDs on the 30 and 60-minute time frames, as you see here, you can see the 30, the QQQs here. I hit it up here, sorry. You can see the push down here on the opening right here. You can see 693. You can see the push down, the MACDs to non-confirm the low on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame, and we ripped here. Look at this. You got down to the 86 level, and we ripped up about $14 on the QQQ. So this is a monster, really a monster move down here. And if you look at AMD, you can see AMD pushed down to new lows, 455. The guy who sold 455s, he jumped. You can see here the push down on the positive MACD on the 60. But then when you pushed up to new highs here during the day at about 486, you can see the drop of about $9. You also pushed up into the negative MACDs on the 30-minute time frame. So a big push there. All right, both 60s and 30s. Look at NVIDIA, NVDA. You can see NVIDIA very bullish here. A mirror image of the NASDAQ. So I come in the morning, and like I tell you, I always look at the bigger time frames. The NASDAQ futures, okay, the NVIDIA, all the big Mag 7s. You can see the push down here on NVIDIA making new lows but below the 197. You can see the positive MACDs here, a real Picasso. Look at Broadcom, same thing. Broadcom pushes down to new lows here. You can see that the 60-minute time frame pushing down 70 below 375. MACDs still bullish on both the 30 and the 60. Pushed right back up. Look at this. Rallied about $15, $14 off the lows. Very important. Look at Intel off the 60-minute time frame. Identical same pattern to AMD. Push down here below the 87 handle, 86, rallied, never looked back, up 6. And then when you got the push up into the negative MACDs on the 30, you could have taken the short here. Again, not a bad trade, about $1.70, but again, very bullish. Trade of the day has to be SanDisk here, SNDK. The 60-minute time frame pushing down to new lows. Okay, you can see here again, 1121. My goodness gracious, up almost 190 points. But now, here's the killer. Here's the key pattern on SanDisk. When SanDisk reversed to buy on the 15-minute time frame, it correlated with its 30 and the 60-minute time frame. So right there, you go from a buy disconnect, 2 time frames bullish, to 3, a positive trend. What do you look to do? You buy pullbacks on the 5-minute time frame. So you can see here the 1215 bar correlated positive. And what do you look to do? Well, you look to buy the first pullback on the 15, on the 5, exactly at 105, about 35 minutes after SanDisk reversed to buy. 1273, never look back. Unbelievable rally. Again, this is a pattern, so it's 8 bars. So this is the first pullback on the 5-minute time frame after the 15 correlated with the 30 and 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. 95 to 72. I'll take it. That's 23 points, and obviously it went higher afterwards. But again, the pattern was phenomenal. Then if you look here at the end of the day, you got the really beautiful pullback on the 15 below the 1283, and you can see the next bar. Boom. Look at that, 23 points. So the first pullback was the 5-minute time frame. The second pullback was the 15. Tomorrow we'll look for pullbacks on the 30 and 60. I'm sure we're going to get it, but that's exactly what you need to do. Look at Google today. Google, beautiful long. You can see the ADX is rising on the 60-minute time frame. Look at the 30-minute time frame. Very, very bullish. Positive MACDs, ADX rising. And what do you look to do? Well, you buy the first pullback on Google, 373.54, ripped here about almost $2. So again, very well. Look at this monster bull flag. This is the real big bull flag, oversold right here. You can see it got down about the 369. I was jumping up and down like a baboon. Ran about $6 on Google. All right, Microsoft, very, very strong here today. Microsoft. You can see when Microsoft pushed up to new highs, the MACDs didn't confirm. This was a great short above 491. I told everybody that it was a monster short. Now you can see it's down about $4 after hours here. I did get short Microsoft overnight over above 490. So this is a good one. But when you see Microsoft, this is a monster bull flag below 82, right? I was jumping up and down like a baboon. You got the ADX is rising. Big buying pressure on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame. Look at this. Again, a pattern, right? Below 82, boom, here's 88. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars, 82 to 89, not bad, $7 in Microsoft. Again, that's a pattern, okay? Let's see here. IWMs reversing to buy on the 30-minute and the 60. I'm sorry, IWMs reversing to buy on the 60-minute time frame. Right here, MACD's below the pivot. What do? You buy the first pullback here on the 15-minute time frame at 115. Below 295, pushes up about $1.30. Again, this is a sequence pattern. You buy the pullback. When you see the 60 reverse to buy, you buy the first pullback on the 5-minute time frame, the second pullback on the 15. Palantir, very strong. Now, obviously, going to be up a lot more because the earnings came out after the close. You can see the stock closed at 125.91. If you look at Palantir here, you can see Palantir early this morning on the push down on the opening, the positive MACDs on the 30 really could not. And then when you got the buy reversal on the 30-minute time frame on Palantir, put you into a positive trend. It correlated with the 15, the 30 reversing to buy, and also correlated with the 60-minute time frame. And what do you look to do? Well, you buy pullbacks on the 5-minute. And then what do you look to do? You buy this beautiful pullback here on the 15 below 125, and Palantir never looked back. Okay. Coinbase, I'll show you Coinbase here. Coinbase, you can see Coinbase today reversing to buy here on the 60-minute time frame. That would happen on Friday, all right? But then if you look here, you can see how Coinbase was making new highs here, but the MACDs cannot confirm the highs. So I knew Coinbase was short above 151, 152. You can see it got kabooshed at the end of the day. And if you look at the 30-minute time frame, again, these are all divergence patterns here. We're going to get flip negative here on the opening tomorrow, very close to flip negative here on the 30. But you can see very, very important, very big pattern here on Coinbase. Apple. Let's look at Apple really quick. Apple had a buy and a sell. If you look at Apple on the 60-minute time frame, when Apple traded 311, where was Apple going with the negative MACD? And then when Apple dropped from the highs and it made the new low here about below 302.56, well, the MACDs were positive, and you're still in a buy trend here on the buy disconnect on the 30 and the 60 bullish. So the 60 acted as a ceiling and the 30 acted as a floor. So a really great pattern there on Microsoft. Again, like I told you, one last one, Tesla was an absolute Picasso. Tesla, very bullish here. When the 60 reversed to buy, you went into a positive trend. The MACDs are positive, crossing up from below the pivot. What do you look to do? Well, we killed it on Tesla. The pullback on the 15-minute time frame was a gem. You can see this beautiful pullback here below the 320 level, and you can see Tesla ripped higher here by about almost $3.5–4. All right. Again, these patterns are very powerful, and these are pattern trades. They're not scalp trades, so big difference. All right. When I get back, I'll tell you what I expect for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, I'm looking for a big pullback here. All right. Even though Palantir is up, tomorrow after the bell, we have AMD, and then on Wednesday, we have SanDisk. So good luck. But I wanted to show you here, the MACDs are negative on the 15. I want to show you the 30-minute time frames here. Okay, very bullish. And we have to get some type of an oversold condition on the 60s and the 30. Now, I want to show you the pattern on the daily. This pattern is to me, is death. Okay, you have a gap here and you have a gap here. We've rallied from 729.10. We've rallied all the way up almost 29, well, $30 here, 29 to be exact, right? This is a bearish pattern. You're making practically new highs, and these MACDs are not confirming on the daily. Even if we push up to new highs, I am beyond bearish. These gaps, I am bearish for the month of August, I am bearish for the month of September, and I am bearish for the first 2 weeks in October. I do believe that the S&Ps and the markets are headed downward. I think the market's way overextended. We've just hit 40 trillion in debt. And again, I understand that's been going on, but these patterns here on the daily, I wouldn't be long with your money, period. Okay, with your money, period. One last thing. So tomorrow, even though if you get a buy reversal on the daily, which we're going to, any push down, I do believe that the market is going to drop here. Some predictions could be as low as 7,000. These are not great patterns here. And if you do take out 7,100, the weeklies will reverse negative. And then you want the MACDs to come below the pivot. And eventually, I think we go higher into the first, second, third quarter of next year. Actually, the end of the fourth quarter and into the first quarter of next year. One last thing I wanted to show you today is when we saw Micron here, before I forget, Micron negative on the 30-minute time frame. So we caught this really big bear flag up into the negative MACDs on the 30. But when the 30-minute time frame reversed to 15 reversed to buy, this is the high 829. You can see the drop of about $26. When the 15-minute time frame reversed to buy, it correlated with the 60, which meant you're in a buy disconnect, and every pullback on the 15-minute time frame was a gem. Same thing with AMD. AMD had the identical same pattern. If you look here, AMD reversing to buy, same pattern, up into the negative MACD. Look at this, 486 drop down to 77. Okay, the 15 reverses to buy. You buy the first pullback here on the 15, the second pullback on the 15 on the buy disconnect. Again, these patterns I wanted to show you because once that 15-minute time frame reversed to buy, putting into a buy disconnect on Micron and on AMD, the lows were in for the day, and you shifted into a buy disconnect. So that's why all the pullbacks were along. But again, for tomorrow, I'm expecting some type of a pullback here on the daily. If we do on the 30 and 60-minute time frames to an oversold condition, if we do get a push upward, I'll be looking to short on any overbought condition, because I'm telling you that pattern on the daily is not a great pattern. It's a monster bear flag. All right, when I get back, I want to tell you something that you really need to know, and that is the work ethic of being prepared before the opening. So when I come in here every morning, I'm very quiet for the first 10 or 15 minutes. I don't take any phone calls. I don't talk to anybody. But most important thing is I look at all the bigger time frames. And I've told this now to you a dozen times or more. I do my research and my work by just glancing over, looking at the bigger time frames and realizing, number one, is there an 8:30 number or a 10 o'clock number? If there's nothing, then my mind shifts to the bigger time frame. So today, for example, when the market pushed down, I was calling longs on the NASDAQ. I didn't capture the long on NVIDIA, but I caught longs and other things like AMD off the 16-minute time frame. I caught names like Intel off the lows, SanDisk off the lows. But the bottom line is you need to be prepared. And when you're going to trade for a living, you need to look, when you come in every morning, look at the 30 and 60-minute time frame, 15, 30, and 60s, get a feel. A couple of days ago last week, I knew that the index futures were going to act as my ceiling, but the ETFs were going to act as my floor. So again, do your homework, take the initiative, be mentally prepared and get ready, because when the market does something, then you know exactly how to react. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining me tonight on The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. Again, if anybody would like to have access to my live stream, please go to my sktrading.live and fill out the complete trader. Also, if anybody would like a 5-day free trial, please join my please text me your phone name and email to my cell phone 914-500-7484, and I will send you a 5-day free trial. If you'd like to follow me on social media, @official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And I'll see you tonight during the Asia session. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you, and most important, God bless the United States of America. I'll see you tonight.